Building with Gen AI can sometimes feel more like an art than proper engineering. I mean, you've probably been there, spending hours manually testing different prompts just to get a gut feeling on if your AI is actually working. But what if you could replace that gut feeling with actual hard data? That's the power of custom AI evaluations. They turn a subjective manual process into a repeatable data-driven one. And that's why we built Stax, an AI evaluation platform for product builders, to help you create evals that codify the unique qualities, the taste, that makes your product special. And today I'm going to show you how it works. All right, let's imagine that we're building an AI travel agent that helps users discover unique hidden gems. We'll use Stax to figure out which AI model is best for the job. So you go to Stax, and first you create an evaluation project. You could start by manually typing a few user prompts into the playground to start getting a feel for the AI's responses. Here you can add that system prompt that you've already been working on, instructing the model to be an inspiring travel companion that recommends hidden gems. And then you can test out a specific model in that system instruction on a user input. So let's say a user is looking for foodie destinations in Mexico City. You can see what the model and system instruction outputs and provide a human rating on whether that output is a good hidden gem or maybe a bad tourist trap. As you do this, Stax is automatically saving each example to your project, so you're starting to build that evaluation benchmark. Alternatively, if you already have production data, you can upload it as a CSV. Okay, now your dataset is ready in your project. You have a variety of user inputs in the system instruction that you want to test. Let's generate some AI outputs. In Stax, you can choose to use a model from any of the major model providers, or even connect to your own custom model. If you have, say, your own fine-tuned model or maybe an agent orchestration behind an API. And then you can generate outputs for your dataset at scale. When these outputs are generated, you can look at each individual output and provide a human rating. But to the most important question, are these outputs any good? To answer that, you should use evaluators. These are methods to automatically grade your AI's output. Stax does come preloaded with evaluators for common criteria, like checking if the AI is following instructions. But what makes Wunderlist AI special is its ability to recommend hidden gems, and a generic evaluator can't measure that. Stax actually lets you define your own custom evaluators, so you can evaluate criteria specific to your unique product. Here, I've created one that specifically scores whether an AI output is a true hidden gem. And so I can choose my evaluators and run them at scale. And once you see the output, you can finally analyze the results. Stax shows evaluator scores for each data point, so you can understand specific failures and based on those iterate on your prompt or your AI. And it also provides aggregated metrics at the top, so you can use these scores for specific goaling or to compare different models or prompt iterations head to head. For example, in this project, we used Gemini 2.5 Flash, and it scored in 86 on our hidden gem evaluator with a latency of 11.4 seconds. But when I ran the same dataset and evaluators on GPT-4.1 Mini, it had a hidden gem score of 6.2 with a latency of only 6.3 seconds. So depending on if I care more about speed or the quality of my hidden gem recommendations, now I have real data to make a decision on which model to use. And best of all, I now have a dataset and evaluator that I can instantly rerun whenever I have a new model or system prompt or maybe agent orchestration that I really want to test. This gives me actual hard data to know which of these are better for my use case. Yeah, and that's the core of Stax and how it can help you move from gut checks to data-driven evaluation.